What's up guys, welcome back to my video, and this is what if Deku was trained by Goku part 5. And sorry for not uploading this video for a while, or in 2 weeks or 2 months, and I'm uploading it right now because I feel like I really need to come back to this series I forgotten, and I'm going to come back to what if Deku had Slenderman's powers. I'm going back to that series again to continue it and finish it in the story, finishing the story. And okay, that's all, and hit it. Okay guys, after the fight at the hero killer, Stain, and Deku was in the hospital with Ida and Toroki talking to each other about what they're doing right now and stuff. And Goku drops in and going out the door and telling them hi. And Izuku says, "Oh Goku, you're here." Goku gives Izuku a senzu bean and one of each friends, and Toroki says, "Excuse me, sir, is this safe?" And Izuku says, "Yeah, it's safe." Ida says, "Are you trying to poison us?" And Izuku says, "No, he's my friend. Don't even think about what he's gonna poison us, because he helped me train." And Ida eats a senzu bean, and they feel pain thinking they're poisoned, but their body just flicks into healed their body in its maximum form. Ida's wound is fully healed, and Izuku's is fully healed too, and Toroki too, so they get out of the hospital. Well, Goku telling Izuku that he will be come back after you gonna finish your exam and go to make place to our other Earth, to train. Izuku just replied, "Yes, I will finish the final exam with the robots we're gonna fight." And Goku gives Izuku a thumbs up, and Goku just teleports back to his homeworld planet called Earth. And Izuku's planet is Earth Kepler 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness, Earth 2.0 with quirks, not key. Well, there's a key, All Might and Deku. After going into class, they meet All Might, and All Might says they're going to have to be a finish race. All Might is in the middle, and all the students are going at the left to right. They're going to have to foot race to who's gonna win and who's gonna catch up with them. Izuku was focusing his energy to fly and using One for All to dash, and Izuku floats a little bit and seeing he's working a little bit of his fly, and Izuku activates One for All at 42% to go there and using Black Whip. And everyone thinks that Izuku using technology to swing himself, while All Might knowing that Izuku has a second word called Black Whip. Izuku was flying using Black Whip, flying and using Black Whip to even increase his speed to dash a little bit, and Izuku wants the foot race, and All Might congratulates Izuku while telling him to come to his office. After the foot race, Deku was in the office with All Might. All Might says, "You're improving a lot, kid." And All Might says about the hero killer tasting his blood. "Kid, you remember when I gave the power to you?" And Izuku says, "Yeah, eat this." All Might says, "No, not that. I meant to transfer your cord using my DNA, and the hero killer lick your blood." And Izuku thinks that, oh no, don't you mean the hero kill have one for all now? And All Might says, kid. I thought you'd be worried, but she doesn't know. I'm gonna tell you what the true story about One for All. You can only pass on with your DNA if you want to pass on to that person. That's how it works. The first is there's two brothers. One who doesn't have a quirk. Two who has a quirk. Well, the other one has a quirk that can steal quirks and pass it on. While the other one thinking he doesn't have a quirk. The older brother of that is stealing all the quirk that he really wants. And his younger sibling is quirkless that he thinks, while All for One doesn't really like his sibling to be powerless, so Opperman gives his brother a quirk, a stockpiling ability, giving it to his brother. His older brother don't know that his younger brother has a quirk, but it can only pass on a quirk, not a steal. So the older brother's quirk that gives to the younger brother's quirks, the younger brother's quirks combine each other. That's how the One for All creates. And Izuku says, what happened to the first who passed it on? All for One, I know he's still alive. He's freaking happy today. He's in a mood right now, so I'm in to kill him with my new power, Kaioken. When Izuku says, if I beat him, you're in my back, right? You're in my back. Well, All Might telling him the truth, but he cannot tell the truth. He's gonna die one day. And don't worry, guys, he's gonna die in this series. Don't worry. Or if we see in the manga, you see the anime, if he die or not, he's gonna die eventually here. If we see the season 5 finale, that's all. And let's continue the story. After All Might telling the truth to Deku thanks All Might for telling the truth to Izuku about One for All, and Izuku walks out to the opposite All Might. All Might was thinking to himself that he has to tell the truth that he's gonna die one day. And after that, Izuku was ready into the final exam about the hero versus robots. He doesn't know that they're gonna facing the teachers, so they get out to the classroom and wear the costume. Izuku was ready into his costume. Not a gi. He's changing the gi with his regular costume, while it's colored by orange and green. And after that, everyone was so excited. Well, Aizawa says, kids, students, you're not gonna fight robots today. You're going to fight your teachers. What? Our teachers? All the students had seen they're gonna fight the teacher, while Izuku and Bakugo, they're going to fight All Might. All Might shows up with his red aura form, and Bakugo thinks that's All Might's full power. He's ready for us to beat him. Well, Bakugo's feeling excited because he really wanted to fight All Might, put him in his knee. Well, Izuku's feeling afraid because All Might's power level is more higher than him with using Kaioken. Everyone, so in power level using All Might's power level, All Might's regular power level is about 100,000. What combines with Kaioken, a little bit higher to 1 times 20 is to go 199,000, so you could get 1 million to go even higher than All Might can do. So everyone gets to turn to be their teacher, while Deku and Bago are in the gates, waiting, just walking, telling the plan while Bago doesn't believe the plan. And Izuku was feeling afraid of All Might. And All Might showed up with a huge speed of one with Kaioken. And All Might punched Izuku in the face, and Bago used an explosion to All Might, but All Might dodges it and uses his kick to kick Bago at his gut and throws him at the building. While All Might using Kaioken times 5 to hold it a little bit back, while Deku used 42% with his Black Whip and using his ki to combine his 42% to 45%. So Deku flies away with All Might and wraps his Black Whip to his arms and punch All Might in the face with 100%. So Deku has a plan. He can use 100% of his arm without damaging it. So he's using Black Whip to wrap it up his arm to not damage it. And Deku used 42% to go All Might to punch All Might in the face, while 100% All Might was thrown away by the building. When Bago wakes up and goes to All Might with his gauntlet to explode All Might. Well, All Might thinking they're not holding back, so All Might uses Kaioken times 20! And All Might, Deku was feeling afraid and he's dropping his knees, and he reaches All Might's power level at 199,000% of his power, and All Might goes to Bago first to knock Bago out. Bago was knocked out, and Deku is going at his limit. He used 50%. Well, it restrained his body a little bit, so Deku was going at All Might with a little bit speed, but All Might dodged Izuku while Izuku uses Black Whip to grab All Might and toss him aside, and use Black Whip to wrap it up his arm to use 100% of his power to punch All Might in the face. Well, All Might takes the blow without hurting himself because All Might is invisible while 20% with his Kaioken times 20. Well, Deku, since there's a downside about Kaioken times 20. If he uses it too much, it will restrain his body, so he have to run as fast as he can to destroy All Might a little bit. Well, All Might is feeling the Kaioken attack, feeling the consequence of Kaioken attack. So All Might is slowing down a little bit. So Deku is thinking it's gonna work. So Deku using Gran Torino as a move, and All Might is using 20 times 20 to catch on Deku, while Deku using Black Whip and flying to increase his speed. All Might used times 21 to go there and restrain a lot of his body, and All Might stops and hurting his arm, and Deku, it's an opportunity to grab his hand to cop him up, and Deku goes to All Might, and All Might used times 5 of Kaioken, while Deku dodged All Might, and Deku punched All Might 100% of his power with Black Whip and punched All Might in the face, while All Might is knocked out. Deku has finally beaten All Might because he has a plan of his own, because the Kaioken has a downside, so Deku cops All Might up, so the hero team win. And Deku helped All Might up and put him in the nursing office and healing with Recovery Girl healing All Might, and Deku feeling sorry of All Might, but All Might congratulated Izuku by beating him, learning his true weakness of downfall of Kaioken. All Might doesn't know that Goku gives a hint at Deku about Kaioken, so he really have a plan a long time ago. Okay, After the end of the class, Deku was walking home and seeing Goku and telling him, "Are you coming now, Izuku?" Izuku says, "Maybe tomorrow. I need to sleep. Or I need to go back to my mom I need to go back to my mom tomorrow, and we'll see tomorrow too." And Goku said, "Can I sleep with you guys?" And Deku says, "Probably." So this is the end, guys. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and bye.